Friends, welcome to another episode of the Unpolished.
Hi.
I've got everyone's favorite person here, Seth, my son, with me. We earlier today did some service work. What are you doing with your eyebrows? Don't do that. We did some service work at our one of our mission partners, OHAT, One House at a Time, a fantastic organization, which is always looking for new recruits for volunteers in their warehouse on Wednesdays, which is where Seth and I volunteered today. Also Saturday mornings where you can deliver a lot of not only the beds to folks in need, but also critical supplies, mostly for families and
Like
kids.
stuffies for kids uh
And not right, that's fine, not so close right there. What
and
else?
a blanket
Blankets, yeah.
by restacking the shelves.
Yeah, so and Seth's, 10 years old and he was able to help in the warehouse. So it doesn't really matter how old you are. If you've got a heart for mission and for service work in our community and helping people in need, OHAT, One House at a Time is an incredible organization. Probably to take away from his ridiculous faces he's making, I'm gonna edit this. The only time I'll ever edit one of these episodes, I'll show some pictures of Seth doing some work there so you have an idea. But also, I'm going to show some other pictures. I don't know how I'll edit this, but just of mission work in general, of other trips that I've gone on throughout the United States to Belize. Not to say, hey, look what I and other people have done, but just highlighting again what it means to have our faith in action. It's one thing to believe, and it's another thing to, say the right things, and it's another thing to, I think, live the right way. And even though Seth's sort of being funny,
No, I wasn't. I was trying to smile, but
oh, I see.
but I couldn't. It just made my
Got
like
it.
eyes move
Yeah, you
side
have
to
to
side.
smile. Yeah, so, but the importance of, I think, of just how we help people just makes our faith come alive. And I think there's nothing wrong. I've heard this said before. Oh, well, it loses its sort of ethical value if you're doing this sort of work because it makes you feel good. Well, of course it should make you feel good if you're helping people. That means you're a good person. It shouldn't feel bad to help people. And I think Seth and I, we had a great experience today at OHAP because it felt like we spent, 2 hours where we could have been playing video games. We could have been, outside at a pool or something, and we spent that, you know, doing something that was hopefully going to make an impact on other people's lives. And I think that feels good in the end, right?
Mm.
And so the long and short of it is there's no better way, I think, to fulfill our duty as disciples of Jesus Christ, to be engaging in what it means to be a faithful servant in his name, than doing community service. And there's so many different ways to do that. And let's say, for instance, you're not as able-bodied and you're not like kid here who's got an Energizer battery and you can do these things. There are other mission partners that we have at our church, and certainly that we can set you up with where you can do things from home that still makes an impact in people's lives. So there's no other greater point to this particular episode than hopefully encouraging you, not to be like Brian and Seth, but to be
Yeah.
like Jesus, right? And help
Okay.
those in need. And if Seth's the pictures from his experience today could be at all a catalyst for that, then that also is a good thing. So, my friends, in these last days of summer, or when this adds the beginning days of the school year in the fall, let us not forget to live our faith in daily action. Amen.
Amen. And plus, don't mention school if it's the last day of summer. Enjoy the last day. Please, I'm begging you. If your parents say mention school, just say it's the last day of summer. Just enjoy it and not talk about school. Peace out.
Let's end there.